Continuation of Catalog Bride 853C, Irena Slovina, short fiction work number 2 from the J. Artemis REEDY Trilogy by W. Byrtus. 5.
Artie, you very late. Supper it cold. You know I worry.
Please, Irena, a mountain lion got to the sheep.
Irena put more wood into the stove and stoked the coals.
Dinner it be soon done.
I heard her rummaging in the pantry. She set a jug of applejack and 2 cups next to the lantern. I heard her going to the cabin's front room. She returned with the boot jack and moccasins. She knelt and began rubbing my feet. It was one of the older ewes. I found her about 50 yards from the pen. Most of the right rear leg was gone, and her guts was spilling out. She was frozen, but not through and through. Makes me think she was killed sometime around midday. Lions hunt at sunrise and sunset. They mostly go for deer and elk. They usually don't bother with sheep. Irena, you need to stay inside.
I no understand sheep pen, it far from cabin.
Too dangerous. A lion's territory, it'll be 100 miles or more. I followed the tracks for 10, maybe 11 miles for daylight run out. The tracks turned south, headed toward the cabin. Best I could make out, he's crippled. His right rear print is more shallow than the other 3 and turns outward.
I take butcher knife.
Wouldn't do any good. When they're not stalking and ambushing, they're what we call opportunistic. He'd lay and wait. Then he'd pounce. You wouldn't have a chance. Lions, they go for the neck. You'd be a quick kill.
I get you dinner.
Thank you.
Humph, думаю, ты говоришь чушь. I think you tell bullshit.
No more talk. It's for your own good.
What about you? He gets you as much me.
I know lions, their habits and traits. I'm now the predator. I'm after him. I've taken away opportunity.
No, Artie, no.
She stomped her foot.
Don't shout.
You no understand? I feel chickens and cow, they all I have.
What do you mean? Chickens and cow, they're all you have.
You gone. I feel I lose you. You work, work, work. You eat, sleep, work. I want mate, I want share.
Please, Irena.
Artie, I want you send me back Saratov. I want be with people. I want go theater, concerts, opera, nochnoi klub, tanец, nightclubs, dance, sing.
He listened to her muffled sobs. Dinner burned. 3 cups of applejack, the 3rd cup of which Artie mixed half applejack with half whiskey. He stepped outside. The moonlight and aurora borealis cast the remnants of the lean-to in an eerie light. He wasn't positive, but thought he recognized the North Star.
Irena, open the door.
The muffled sobs continued.
We need to talk.
Artie banged his fist against the door, then kicked it.
I'll break the goddamn thing down. Listen, Irena, if I didn't love you, you could do whatever the hell you wanted. Now, open the damn door. I'm sorry, Irena. I promise I'll do better. I want us to be the way we were this summer.
You promise, Artie? You promise your word be true?
Yes. We made love. We savored the rarely achieved synergistic tranquility of 2 spirits becoming one. Get dressed and bundle up. I want to show you something.
Artie stopped by the stove. He grabbed a few pieces of kindling and an armload of firewood. He dragged a log from the lean-to and positioned it in front of the now blazing fire.
What you want, show?
This.
He took from inside his coat pocket the farmer's almanac, a writing tablet and pencil. He handed Irena the almanac.
Hold it for me.
After sharpening the pencil to the desired point, Artie peppered the first page of the writing tablet with multiple specks.
Right over there's where the sun sets on the horizon. Now, look a little further to the right. See that bright star? That's the North Star. The Big Dipper. It looks like a square ladle. During the year, it rotates counterclockwise around the North Star. In the fall, it's low in the horizon, and looks like it could be carrying something. It is now winter, and the Big Dipper is tipping upward. These circles show where it is now and how it looks. In the spring, it will be high on the horizon and completely upside down. It's pouring spring rain. Do you see it?
I think maybe, yes.
The stars of the Little Dipper aren't as bright. The easiest way to remember where the Little Dipper is, it's always going to be opposite the Big Dipper. The smaller circles are the Little Dipper. I put my arm around her. She accurately pointed out both the Big Dipper and Little Dipper.
6. 2 weeks and a blizzard had passed since crippled Lion's attack. Artie and Irena returned to their daily routines. Artie developed a habit of saving until he was about 30 minutes from finishing work, drinking the rest of the canteen's cider applejack mix. It gave him a boost of energy and assured his being in a good mood when he returned to the cabin.
Lesichka, where's my little Lesichka?
Artie put more wood into the kitchen stove. He then rekindled the fire in the living room's fireplace.
Lesichka, where are you?
I be out soon.
Her voice toneless and empty. Artie poured himself a half of a glass of whiskey. The kitchen sink was full of dishes from last night's dinner and egg yolk streaked plates from this morning's breakfast. Irena came into the kitchen. She wore her frock coat over her nightgown.
I know you no like eat alone. I come be with you.
Where's dinner?
On stove.
No, Irena. That venison stew is pig slop. I won't eat the same crap 5 nights in a row.
I go bed now.
Did you feed the chickens? Milk the cow? Do anything?
I go bed now.
After doing Irena's chores, Artie fixed his dinner, antelope steak and scrambled eggs. He refilled his glass with whiskey. He sat, his forehead cradled in his hands. He finished the whiskey, accepting the burn in his throat that would lead to a glowing warmth. He rested his head on his folded arms. He fell asleep. Artie decided to leave Irena be and to do her chores. He set the pail of freshly milked cow's milk and the eggs he had gathered on the counter beside the sink. After slopping the hogs, he began his rounds. As he approached the sheep's pen, sentry crows and magpies issued their distinct warning calls, alerting the others of Artie's presence. The birds noisily abandoned their carrion feast. Near the back of the sheep's pen, he saw drag marks and frozen blood, then the tracks. They were those of crippled Lion. He studied the carcass of the ewe. Most of the left rear leg and her innards had been eaten. Artie followed the lion's prints and sign to the mouth of a canyon. Any attempt to continue would have made Artie easy prey for the lion. The sun was setting on the horizon when he made it back to the sheep's pen. As he rounded the curve adjacent to Little Erin Creek, the pickup's headlights captured the fiery yellow eyes of a mountain lion. His shadowy silhouette was guarding something. Artie stopped the truck, killed the engine, and grabbed his rifle. He cracked open the door. He rested his elbow on the door's armrest and braced the rifle against the partially open door. He reached back and switched on the dome light. The lion continued to stare at the headlights. In a single swift motion, he sighted between the lion's eyes and pulled the trigger. The lion's shadowy silhouette collapsed onto whatever it had been guarding. The pickup's headlights brought into view the lion, shot between the eyes, laying on top of the mauled body of Irena, his head in a pool of blood on the fur collar of her frock coat. His glazed left eye stared at her arrowhead necklace. Artie entered a dreamlike state.
Artie, you very late. Supper it cold.
He couldn't speak. He tried. His voice was frozen. He moaned. The moan became an agonizing scream followed by gut-wrenching sobs. He grabbed a rope and the sheet from their bed. He tied the rope around the lion's hind legs, then to the pickup's trailer hitch. He pulled the lion off Irena, exposing her innards. Unable to push them back into the abdominal cavity, he rolled her face down onto the bed sheet. He carried the body down the stairs to the basement. In the basement, he laid her body on its back, folded her arms across her chest. Artie gently lifted Irena's head and removed the arrowhead necklace. He kissed her. The coldness of her lips ended the dreamlike state. 7. Artie chopped and split the log from the lean-to that he and Irena sat on the night she identified the Big Dipper and Little Dipper. He fashioned a cross from 2 of the pieces. He placed it at the head of her grave. He draped her arrowhead necklace over the cross.
I know, Irena, you had no religion. You didn't need it. You had a soul that was guided by God. This may sound crazy, my little Lisichka, but you are still with me. I feel your presence. I have thought seriously of joining you. It would be so easy. Get drunk, put the barrel in my mouth, and pull the trigger. But with my luck, I would be condemned to wandering through an eternity of gray emptiness, seeking but never finding. Those thoughts are banished when I see your joy of the first fish you caught, your delight with the first batch of choke cherry jam you made, and your gleeful reaction when I told you it was the best ever, even better than my grandmother's. These memories and countless others like them, my little Lisichka, fill the emptiness, the loneliness, and ward off the demons of anger, sadness, and self-pity. I love you, and I always will. I will be forever grateful that you were and are a part of my life. Thank you, my little Lisichka. Thank you.